What is a Christian abundance mindset for giving? Imagine a world where giving flows freely, not out of obligation but from a heart full of trust. That's what a Christian abundance mindset is all about. It starts with the belief that God is the ultimate source of everything we have. When we see our resources as coming from Him, we realize there is more than enough to go around. This mindset is different from a scarcity view, which makes us think we don't have enough and should hold tight. Instead, it encourages us to give joyfully, knowing God's generosity never runs out. Believers trust that God will meet all their needs based on His riches in Christ Jesus. This trust helps remove worries about money and makes it easier to be generous. When we see ourselves as stewards, not owners, we understand that everything we have is a gift from God. Our job is to manage these blessings wisely and share them with others. Giving becomes a way to reflect God's character, who is always generous and abundant. It's a response of love and gratitude, not fear or obligation. Spiritual blessings like love, joy, peace, and faithfulness are the true riches in this mindset. These qualities help us live fully and give generously. We believe that God can multiply what we give, just like in biblical stories where Jesus turned water into wine or multiplied loaves and fishes. This trust in God's ability to increase resources encourages us to give even when our resources seem limited. We can be confident that God will use our giving to do greater good. Practically, this means giving cheerfully and regularly, trusting God to provide for our needs. We see our money as a tool to grow His kingdom, not just for personal security. Remembering how God has been faithful in the past builds our confidence for the future. Even in times of scarcity, we choose to give, trusting that God can turn lack into abundance. Gratitude and contentment guard us against fear and selfishness, helping us focus on what we have rather than what we lack. In the end, a Christian abundance mindset for giving is rooted in faith. It reminds us that God's resources are limitless and that sharing generously is part of living out His love. When we adopt this attitude, our approach to money and giving becomes joyful, trusting, and aligned with God's generous nature. It shapes how we think about our possessions and encourages us to give with a heart full of faith and gratitude.